Hey, 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 Nikki Brown here. No matter where you are, what part of the world you are in, I hope that you are having a good day. So, I am ready for bed, so I'm not up here trying to look cute. But I do want to get this message out. Oh, Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I'm not sure what's going to come out. I did have a message earlier, but I didn't do the reading when I was supposed to. So that message has since slipped my mind. So let's see. What comes out. Let's see what comes out. High Priestess is at the bottom now. Alright. Let's go ahead and cut them. Find out the energy. All right, let's see. Let's see what messages we judgment. Somebody's under judgment and they're not going anywhere. With the Judgment card, perhaps somebody needs to make a decision about something, or they're having some type of spiritual awakening. This is usually Libra energy, someone who's very charming. Maybe their charm has worn off because now this person may feel defeated or in opposition. They may have had issues with trying to travel somewhere, a lack of discipline, a lack of direction, because the Chariot came up in reverse. If this is not you, this is the energy of somebody around you, and if it doesn't apply today, it could potentially apply a year from now, 2 years from now. Whenever you're watching this video, it may or may not apply. Some messages do apply and some do not. 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody's tired. I feel like, again, somebody's under judgment because they were doing too much and now they feel defeated and exhausted, right? This person may not know how to set boundaries even. You have the 4 of Swords. Somebody needs to get some rest. Again, somebody may be going through a spiritual awakening, so maybe the body needs to rest and relax. Maybe somebody needs some time in solitude to recover. Maybe somebody needs to go on a spiritual retreat even. Maybe somebody just came back from a spiritual retreat and got some much needed rest after feeling this uncertainty and exhaustion and lack of direction, lack of discipline. Okay. But somebody was definitely judged. We have the 6 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody had too much pride and they felt like they weren't being recognized. So now they're giving up. They feel punished and like a failure. If this is not your energy, this could be the energy of somebody around you or somebody that was trying to project this energy onto you. It basically bounced back onto them. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this person has no passion. They're lazy. They don't have focus. whatever they produce is not a good quality. Somebody, what I'm getting is somebody may be under judgment for trying to be like you, for trying to copy you, or trying to sabotage you, because they don't have any motivation for themselves. So they feel like if they duplicate what somebody does, but if you don't have a passion for something, it's not going to work out. You know, it's a dud. You can't live somebody else's life. You have to live your own. You have to figure out what you're supposed to have and what you're supposed to be doing. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's hard work is going to pay off, though. I don't feel like it's this energy. I feel like whoever this is that got some rest, maybe even this is someone who felt this energy around them, and they got some rest, so now they're ready to get back on their horse. Somebody who wants a new adventure, start a fresh new start, so to speak. This person is very patient and hardworking. Then we have the Hangman, looking at things from a different perspective, right? Neptune or Pisces energy. Somebody made a sacrifice to transcend, to maybe transcend the need to satisfy certain desires. This is a spiritual enlightenment. Looking at things from a different perspective. Accepting the things that they can't change, potentially. Surrendering, right? Letting go, gaining wisdom. So whoever received the judgment, again, perhaps it's because of the lack of direction and the fatigue. They got some rest. They realized they had too much pride and lack of passion. They were lazy. And now, again, they're willing to work hard towards their desires and be patient until they come. And this is a different way for this person to look at things. Perhaps that's what's unfolding here. And you have the Star in reverse. Again, if this is not your energy, it's the energy of somebody around you. Somebody feels discouraged, insecure, like they're being ignored, and they're being a little arrogant. Star is Aquarius energy. And Aquarians are usually friendly, but this is somebody who's maybe not friendly because they're depressed, disappointed, and so again, they're just coming across as an arrogant booty hole. And the Chariot is Cancer energy, so perhaps this was a Cancer or an Aquarius. The Judgment is Scorpio. Hangman is Pisces. There's a lot of different energies out here. Then you have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Somebody feels overwhelmed, but lack of confidence. Again, that giving up energy. And they're going to give up on a confrontation because they've been getting confrontation from some of these other people out here on the board. Some of these reverse cards. Page of Swords is out here. Swords in energy is mental. So again, if this is not your energy, this is the energy of somebody around you, and it's usually air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody's curious. They're telling the truth, or they want to know the truth, but somebody's spying on someone. They're spying and gossiping. So somebody's watching somebody, and it's really against the law. And again, that could be another reason why this judgment came out, because somebody's doing something that they don't have any business doing behind the scenes. And if the truth hasn't already come out, the truth is coming out about it. So maybe this person who's in this hangman is finally seeing it from a different perspective, because maybe they were not seeing it clearly before. All the pages are, is that all the pages? 3 pages on the board. Yeah, somebody's tried to do something that they can't do. Unachievable expectations, impulsive, procrastinating, causing conflict, and bad news in the reverse. And this is confirmation. Ace of Swords. Somebody's having a breakthrough, starting a new beginning. Somebody may have had surgery and the surgery will go well. But somebody's gaining clarity and they have a sharp mind. Again, Swords is mental energy and intellectual. And you have the Four of Wands out here. Usually this is a happy union, but in the reverse, there's a lack of support, instability, conflicts at home, or somebody leaving home. So I feel like somebody's leaving somebody who had them in this energy that didn't serve a good purpose, because they were able to look at it from a different perspective. Again, it could be Cancer, Pisces, but I feel like whoever, or Scorpio, one of the water signs, one of the emotional water signs may have been doing this to an Aquarius and making this Aquarius feel discouraged and insecure, like they were being ignored or disappointed, which also made this person want to be arrogant to defend themselves, especially if it was a male-female situation. She may have felt that the only way she could defend herself was by becoming arrogant, and she didn't like herself like that. Yep, moving on. I'm moving on, moving on, moving on. I'll be moving on. Somebody is moving to brighter days. They're relocating. I once, it's not something that I'm proud of, and it's not funny, but it kind of just, sometimes when the nervous and uncomfortableness of it will make me laugh. But I was thinking about this earlier, and maybe this was part of the message. I actually left somebody and moved to a whole nother state because I wanted to get away from the relationship. We had been going back and forth, and I was tired of going back and forth. So, you know, I wasn't able, you know, there was some help, but it was help from a selfish perspective. Well, I'll buy food so you can cook so I can eat, but like, oh, well, you know, not much help in the way that I needed it at that time. So I'll just say that. And, you know, then the person started coming over to my house, because at the time, if I remember correctly, because this was a while ago, he did have keys. And he just started coming to my house and standing. I'd be in bed, and he would just stand at my bedroom door and stare at me. And it's like, okay, this is creepy. I'm not going to keep going through this. And then when the person would buy groceries, it would be like spending $200 on groceries and then complaining. For me, what a miserable relationship would be if every time you go to the grocery store, you're arguing. Like, you have to eat. What difference does it make how much you spent on the food when as soon as the food is cooked, you're like a big kid in a candy store and just enjoying the food? Like, it's food. And it would be like, oh, well, you let me spend. How did I let you when you were putting stuff in the shopping cart just like I was? So anyway, yeah, I feel like someone's leaving that type of situation behind. And they're relocating so that they can get away from that energy. Again, I feel like it might be one of the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles out here. Yeah, this person is leaving that behind, relocating, moving on, and gaining prosperity, security, great opportunities, and going to live a very practical life. You know that Pentacles are grounding energy, usually Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay. Then you have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is leaving behind, they're gonna feel left out in the cold if they don't already. They may have bad health, be in isolation, may even have a situation with poverty, but this is the person who's being judged. So again, this could be masculine or feminine, but whoever this Queen of Pentacles is moving on. You know, you always see that the water is calm on one side and a little rocky on the other side. They're moving to the calm side. Six of Pentacles is out here. Yeah, this person is going to be very giving, because this is what this person likes to do: give and share and be generous. And then this person is going to receive a return on their investments, whether it's a spiritual return on their investments or really a financial return on their investments. When you give from your heart without expectation, that would be another thing. The person would give to a homeless person, but if I ask for something, oh, what do you need it for? Really? I don't ask you that when you want to sleep with me. Oh, why do you want to sleep with me? Like, I feel like if you're in a relationship with someone, you're supposed to help each other. Like, maybe it's just me. Okay, Five of Swords is out here in the reverse. Yeah, whoever this is, if this could have happened in the past, this could be present, or it could be future energy. But whoever this person is, and again, I feel like it's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this person has resentment. And especially the Cancer, they are good for holding on to a grudge for the rest of their life. Like, if you do something to them, they may plot and scheme to months later do something like come and slash your tires. And they'll wait months so that you won't think that it was them. Or they'll wait a whole year or years, no exaggeration. Whenever they feel like they have the opportunity to get somebody back, they'll do that. And sometimes they just continue. Sometimes, like, they won't stop. Like, they just keep doing stuff. And again, this could be another reason why this Judgment card is out here. So somebody has a lingering resentment, but they're regretting it. And they're looking for a resolution, whether it's, you know, within themselves or with this person. They're trying to make a compromise, but I don't think this person wants to compromise. Sometimes you can't get closure. Sometimes you have to have your own closure, and you just have to move on with your life. Some people don't know how to do that, though. They're devastated, and they can't believe that somebody would actually leave them. But if you're not doing right by somebody, why would you? Like, I think that some people think that, especially when it comes to a male with a female, I think that some men think that their, you know, sex is so good that the woman would never leave them, and she would always want to be there and put up with his mess, and, you know, that's how it's supposed to be because that's how the mother or the grandmother or whoever did it. But no, it doesn't have to be like that. And in the modern age, whether the woman is making money or not, some women are just not going to put up with that. Why? Because they saw their mother or their grandmother, you know, be verbally abused or mentally and emotionally abused or even physically abused. And so they said to themselves in that moment, I'm not going to put up with that. right? So some people think that, you know, this is like back in the day women. No, this is not back in the day women. Women aren't just sitting home crying and waiting for, you know, him to come home and this kind of mentality. No, she's like, you know, I'll get it out the mud if I have to, but I'm not going to sit here and deal with this. You have some women who will stay, and some women, they're proud that they've stayed, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there are also women who leave, and they're proud that they left. And there's a whole lot of people in relationships that are miserable. First of all, some of the people who are in relationships, and this is funny because Stefan Speaks did a video, and I watched it a little bit earlier. He was naming some of the reasons why men want to have sex quickly. And one of the things he said is that it makes him feel like, you know, he's not wasting his time. Like if he spends his money taking her out, he feels like a fair compensation is, you know, sex, which is really not fair. Somebody giving you their whole body for $50 meal is not the same thing, but in a man's mind, this is, you know, makes sense, right? Maybe I'm exaggerating, I don't know, but for some men, this makes sense. Anyway, the first thing I thought, and this is not something that I've ever done, but this is something that women do, right? Some women will sleep with a man fast. Why? Because you're like, oh, I got me a fool. I can get anything I want out of him. All I have to do is have sex with him. And so it doesn't necessarily mean that she likes you. It means that her manipulation game is probably more on point. She's not going to settle for just a dinner. She's like, oh, let me give him some, and so I can get whatever I want. And some of these women, you know, these men will end up marrying these type of women and being with these women for 15, 20, 30, 40 years and being miserable. These are sometimes the men who cheat. Or they just sit and scratch their head like, how did I end up here? Why is she doing this? Because she wants to. And you were so caught up in the fact that you felt like she liked you because she had sex with you, when in all actuality she's like, oop, I got me one. The Emperor came out here in reverse. Yeah, whoever, again, I feel like it's that Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Somebody was controlling. You know, Cancers, and they like to say that they're possessive. But typically the person on the receiving end thinks that they're controlling, right? But it's because a lot of times they're very emotional and they feel like they don't want someone to play them out, right? And so they become very clingy and needy because they feel like if they're clingy and needy, this is going to secure their spot. In the meantime, the person that they're with, now some people like it, right? But a lot of people don't. Like, it's too much. It can be very overwhelming and overbearing, because as affectionate as they can be, they'll just flip and just, you know, cuss everybody out in the house. And then once they've calmed down, a few minutes later, they expect everybody to just be okay with this blow up that they've had, and still want to be loving and affectionate. And everybody doesn't rock like that. You know, that is toxic to some people. It doesn't make them feel like they're loved more. It makes them feel like this person is crazy and I need to go. But yeah, this person has anger issues. They're very chaotic, dominating like a dictator, and cold, right? Now this is Aries energy, and you know, a lot of people say that Aries are mean and violent and stuff like that too. But again, this could be somebody, a water sign with Aries in their chart, and what they see as courage shows up as control. But they don't see, they, you know, from their perspective, they're just being a good leader. They're leading, and they're not going to get played or, you know, not taken seriously. And they feel like this is how they're supposed to show up. When again, they turn a lot of people off in a way with that mentality. Eight of Swords. Somebody's facing their fears and taking control, and they're feeling empowered. And I think it's this person who's in the Six of Swords energy, this Queen of Pentacles, who's like, I'm getting ready to go get my own bag. Like, listen. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person may have had to juggle this for a while. They didn't know what to do, but they've now balanced everything out. They're weighing their options, and they're picking the choice that they feel is best for them out of the two choices, which to move to calmer waters. Then you have the Knight of Cups out here. Yeah, this person is following their heart. And this person may meet somebody new and get a great proposal. Or this is somebody coming towards you to propose. A knight in shining armor with a cup. Again, cups are usually Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Or this could be this person who you left trying to propose. And y'all could have been together 20 years and they're finally deciding to propose, and you have to make a choice. Page of Cups. Yeah, this is going to be a pleasant surprise. This is new love, though. This is not the old love. Someone who's more sensitive. Again, that's someone who is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or has those traits in their chart. It could be their Venus sign. Anything else? I don't feel like anything else wants to come out of that deck. However, let's pull some of these. Let's see what comes out with these. This is the Tarot of Sexual Magic. They're a little cold. I haven't used them in a while. Did you miss me? You have to talk to your cards so that they give you good messages. Put your loving touch on them. This is energy. Cards is just energy. Just energy. Alright. That was the last one. I'm just going to cut them in half. Let's see what comes out with these. What is that? The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Didn't that come out already? No, but there's a lot of swords out here. Nines usually mean action, so in the reverse, somebody's not taking action. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles. Yay! This is absolute bliss, joy, wish fulfillment, right? Fantasy fulfillment, if you will, from this deck. I didn't even realize there was a mirror on the ceiling. And the Emperor came back out in reverse again. So, yeah, I feel like maybe somebody was trying to control you with sex, thinking that they had the magic stick. If you can see the magic stick in the picture, in the reverse. Yeah. Again, some men think that, you know, their sex is just going to be enough to keep a woman, and that's not enough sometimes. Or even vice versa. Some women think that their sex is enough to keep a man, and no, it doesn't always work that way. Everybody's different. Some people are not going to stay in a toxic situation. Even if they decide to leave after 20 years, 30 years. Or, you know, again, certain personality types, they will do things to a person because they're wanting to seek revenge. Like put something in somebody's food, hoping that they leave sooner so that they don't have to be bothered with that person because they don't have enough courage to leave. But some people do have the courage to leave, and they do so. Ten of Swords is out here. Didn't that come out already too? We had the Eight of Swords, Five of Swords. I know that Ten of Swords was somewhere. Yep. Nope. I know that Ten of Swords came out. Maybe I'm thinking about yesterday's reading. Anyway. Yeah, whoever this person is, you see, she's crying. She's crying, and she'd rather touch herself. She has scissors next to the bed. She's ready to cut her hair and everything. And this person may have been a cheater, because if you look, there's a couple in the background. Like, he's a cheater. He or she is a cheater. But I'm going to say that whoever this person is, male or female, you know, they feel backstabbed and betrayed because somebody cheated on them. What else? Maybe that's why this person felt exhausted with that Nine of Wands in the reverse. In the Chariot, like they weren't going anywhere. Like, again, this couple could have been together for 20 years. This person never asked to marry her, and they were cheating. So it's like, what's the point? I need to go and see if I can get somebody who I'm gonna have a happy ending with. And this is what this person is going towards now. I'm moving on, moving on, moving on. I'll be moving on. It's the Strength card. Yeah, this person has strength. They've developed strength over the years. And this card is the number 10. I'm feeling like, and then you have the 10 of Pentacles as well. I'm feeling like this couple has been in a relationship for at least 10 years. And then this person is just finally realizing that they need to move on because it's not going anywhere. They finally mustered up the strength to leave. And a lot of times when somebody leaves, people always assume that it must be somebody else. No, sometimes people leave for themselves because they don't want to be in that situation anymore. They don't want to be mistreated. They don't want to, you know, sit home crying while this person is out doing whatever they want to do. Everybody does not want to do that. Some people are not okay with that. Again, whether their mother or grandmother did it or not, some people saw their mothers and grandmothers crying and they don't want to be that person. But sometimes it takes them a while to build up their strength. They may have seen, you know, somebody, a motivational speaker, a YouTuber, or some other influencer, and they're like, no, I have the strength. I don't have to do this. and the strength card is the Leo. So this is Leo season. They may have, again, this could be past, present, or future, but that may be why this information is coming out right now, because somebody had the strength to leave. The strength and the courage. Because she's like wrestling down a bull. It looks like a wild boar or a bull. It's a wild boar. She's wrestling that thing down to the ground. Like, enough is enough. Another 10. 10 of Cups in reverse. 10 is completion. So somebody's done. Like done. They are done. And I think that this reading needs to be done. Yeah, you see how he's walking away and she's trying to get him to come back by enticing him with whatever she has in her hand. And he's like, nah, shorty, I'm out. He has his whole back turn, walking toward the gate. And she, you know, sitting there trying to be seductive with her dress hanging off her shoulder. He like, no, I'm good. I'm done. Completion. And I think that this reading is complete. Yeah. Actually, let's see. There's some other cards I want to pull real quick. Some oracle. I think I want to pull some oracle cards. Let's see. These cards warmed up real quick. Alright, let's get a few oracle messages and then we'll end the reading. At the bottom of the deck, milk and honey. Honey. Somebody's going for their milk and honey. Yin. Okay, that's feminine energy. I'm not going to do reversals on these. That one wanted to pop out, even though I hadn't cut the cards yet, but we'll just go with it. What other messages does the collective need to know today? Is that it? This is the wisdom of the oracle. Where? A leg up. Yes, somebody has a leg up. They're getting helped up. They're getting ready to get some help. Just because they had enough courage and strength to walk away, I feel like. I really feel like this is a man who was a water sign and a woman who was an air sign. Milk and honey came back out. Came out in reverse, but I'm not going to do... This person is going to get their milk and honey. A leg up first, and then they're going to get their milk and honey. Somewhere over the rainbow. Somebody wants to know why them and why you and not them. Or you want to know why them and not you. Somebody's flexible. Somebody could be doing yoga or some type of Pilates or some other strengthening exercises and getting their body right, their mind right. You see the picture of, looks like somebody meditating in here inside the egg shape. So somebody's spiritually elevating. And even in this picture, there's wings. See the wings? Somebody's gaining knowledge. The wings are on a book. And in the background, there's a question mark. You see that? Thinker. Yep, somebody's a thinker. Looks like Tinkerbell in the picture. And all that glitters. And so a leg up is a 34, which reduces down to a 7. And then all that glitters is 16, which reduces down to a 7. Then we have 2, 51, 31, and 44. 44 reduces down to an 8, which is wealth and power. People say that those 7s, that's good luck. Good luck. What is this? Serendipity. Yes. All right, one more. I think this is a good reading because somebody was able to look at things from a perspective, a different perspective, make a choice that would benefit them and move on to a better situation, a better life, and leave that toxic situation behind and allow whoever crossed them to get whatever judgment they have coming towards them. I said one more. That's round and round. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round and round. That's Diana Ross. In case you didn't know. Respectfully, I say to thee, I'm aware that you're cheating, but no one makes me feel like you do. I'm probably saying the words all wrong. Loud and wrong, honey. Loud and wrong. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't think anything. Oh, there's something. Because when we say, oh, we got the yang. So we have the yin and the yang out here. See? Yang and yin. That's 1 and 2. So this is your masculine and your feminine. Yes, this is great. And by the book. So, and that's the number 11. I love it. I love, 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 love. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says never ending story. I think, and there's a heart inside the hourglass. I think this is going to be a great and amazing story. Breathe. Yes, she's meditating. Right, and round again. Clean it up. Great reading, y'all. Love y'all. Later. Mwah.